Hello and welcome everyone to today's Q&A section of Gold and Silver Asset of the Day. The first question is actually from Iwola, and this is with respect to how to trade gold, how to get more training and material with respect to that. Definitely make sure that you're following this YouTube channel. Underneath each of the videos is a link where you can make an application to join the Gold and Silver Club, and from there you have access to all of our training material and a course that takes you step by step through how to trade, and that's where you can make an application to join the Gold and Silver Club. Our next question comes from Orson O'Fay, and that's with respect to where we see gold prices moving today. So as I mentioned in Gold Asset of the Day, essentially we've been buying gold on the dips this week. So where we've broken back towards 1,500 US dollars per ounce. In fact, just yesterday on Monday, gold prices broke back down to 1,493 US dollars. We see these dips in the early part of the week as an opportunity to buy within the lower end of the range, and I'm looking for a rotation back towards the 6-year highs, which currently reside at 1,534 US dollars, but in fact I'm looking for potentially a bit more upside than that over the course of this week. The next question comes from Rakidi with respect to where we see gold prices going next and what is the catalyst for the price action at the moment on both gold and silver. So if we have a look at the lows so far this year, they were formed around May at 1,275 US dollars per ounce. Since then, gold prices have rallied over 19%. Within the last 3 or 4 months, we've seen significant upside. And of course, one of the major drivers and catalysts for that has been the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates. Alongside that, we have also seen many narratives which have been geopolitical, which have seen an escalation in trade war tensions. Number one, we've also seen this recent escalation in tensions in Asia with Hong Kong protests, and of course, US and Iran, the tensions that we've seen there with respect to oil tankers in the Strait of Hormuz, which any of these major news items, when they come out in real time, tend to see a flock to safety, safe havens. So you see gold catch a bid. That's been compounded with the seasonal cycle that we are in at the moment, which over July and August is typically anyway very strong for gold. Usually the strongest months of the year for gold are January, February, and also August. We're definitely seeing that at the moment, and you have the cycle that we're in right now, which is of course the 1 year before the US elections, and typically the year before a US election, gold tends to outperform more so than other years as well. With respect to silver price, where we dipped lower back towards $16.50 last week, since then we are getting well supported. Silver is currently residing around $17 per ounce. What I would be looking at this week again would be that correlation. So if gold is able to springboard higher here and break back out towards the 6-year highs, which would be 1,534 US dollars. If we take out that level, expect silver to also start to follow suit as well. We might, in fact, then break out to $17.50 and start to make a move up to $18 for silver within the next few weeks here, if we were to see gold break back out to 6-year highs. Minutes of the FOMC, don't underestimate that. That could be a major catalyst for a big move, and also later on in the week, the Jackson Hole Symposium. A note on that as well though, we do manage these trades and we will be protecting positions. As always, be careful with respect to your risk management, and of course, if you want to find out more about that, do make sure you subscribe to us at the Gold and Silver Club on our YouTube channel, and there are links below each of our videos where you can, in fact, make an application to join us as well. So that's been this week's Q&A. Thanks again for all of your questions, and we'll see you back here next week for Gold and Silver Asset of the Day.